Hello everybody, Rebels of Cloud 9 here. I hope you guys are doing well, and welcome to my inbox review on the all-new MENG 72nd scale Atreides Ornithopter from the new Dune series. This is a model kit that I am really excited about. I am so excited to have one of these and to see it here. I saw the movie and I remember as soon as these ornithopters showed up, I was like, dang, I really wish I had a model of this. And we got those really nice little tiny ones, and you know, they're pretty nice kits, but it's just not the same. You want it bigger, you want it big scale, and this is pretty darn big. This was a big surprise. I didn't think MENG was going to do any more from the movie, and I'm glad that they did. This is terribly cool, and we're going to dive into it here. We're going to have a good look at this, and you're going to see what all the fuss is about, and you're probably going to want to pick one of these up for yourself. To be honest with you, if I had the paints that I wanted for this, I would actually be starting this right now. It's a really exciting kit. So we got this fantastic box art here on the front, and on the side here we have some paint samples here, paint suggestions rather, from AK Interactive, and we've got some CAD drawings here on the side. We've got this beautiful picture here showing it with the back down and the legs extended, and here we have it with the wings extended and legs down, and here we have it with the wings folded. So that is really a cool feature of this model, is you can build it folded up and you can have it extended. It's kind of posable, not too dissimilar to Bandai kits, and it's also got these gears in here. I'm not entirely certain how well those are going to work, but I'll get into that a little later here. So let's open this box up. So one of the first things here, it's quite a bit of olive drab plastic. And it's similar, like I mentioned, it is similar in a lot of ways to Bandai kits. You can basically take this whole thing apart and you can just put it together, put it on the stand, and you're done. You don't have to worry about too much with this thing. And you can go that extra step and you can build it. It's a pressure fit kit, by what I understand. But it doesn't always mean everything with MENG. They've done that in the past, and I've run into a few instances where it definitely needed glue. So yeah, I would say glue this one up. So the first thing I'd really like to look at and show you guys here is this. And this is the forward canopy section of the Ornithopter, this beautiful frame. This is amazing. This is really outstanding. I can't get over this. This is some really impressive slide molding. How they did this angle on the inside here, I have no idea. It's just really, really fantastic. It's so beautiful. It's so strong too. It's very, very tough. But everything's just so crisp and clean on it. It's just, like I said, I don't know how they did this. It's really, really impressive. And what I really also like about it is you put the windows in from the outside, so you don't have to put them in from the inside. You can see the frames are right there. So we can just go ahead and put all the little windows in there. I love it. I love it when they do that. I hate putting them from the inside, but yeah, what can you do? But MENG went ahead and they did it this way. It's just stunning. I can't get over how nice this is. So let me readjust my camera real quick, and so we can get a closer look at some of the bigger parts here. So taking a look at the first sprue, this is sprue A, which is basically the whole fuselage section here, and it's quite large. It's basically the length of the box almost, but a little smaller than that. We got some really great detail here where the wings are going to rest. There's some really nice wire cable detail and some other little greeblies in there. We also got a place here for the Atreides eagle to sit there. That's its own separate part. There are no, as far as I can tell, maybe they're hiding, but as far as I know, there are no decals or stickers or anything like this. So, like I said, you can just basically put this whole thing together and go. Not much detail, or really any detail on the inside. You're supposed to put that in later, which makes sense. And here you can see the sockets here for the pressure fit. And then the other side here are the pegs. So there's quite a bit of parts in here that are going to need some careful trimming, but it's very clean. There's really no flash on any of these parts, nothing that I could detect, so just a very light sanding, and basically you could build this model pretty quickly. It's, like I said, it's really impressive, the quality here. MENG has always tried to keep a high standard. I built several MENG kits over the years, and I always enjoy building them. They always have really nice quality, but this is better than anything I've ever seen from them. Let's take a look here at the next sprue E. So here we have some of the landing gear pieces from the legs there. We've got these really nice seats in here. Got some nice detail on there. Unfortunately, it does have some holes in there that you'd have to fill if you didn't want to use the pilot figures. They are intended to stick in there. So we've got some more slide molding here on the ends. And don't quite know what these parts are all for yet. It's one of those things where you figure it out as you go along. We do have the cockpit floor here with some nice detail. You know, it's reasonable detail for the cockpit. It's not going to be terribly busy compared to some other spaceships or sci-fi ships, I guess. This thing isn't really in space. But again, beautifully, beautifully molded. I can't get over that. And a lot of cool slide molding with this kit that I'm just, oh, I love slide molding. I love it when they do it right. So here we have sprue G. They are the Atreides eagles here. So they're just little plastic inserts of a beige tan color. And you put those in with some recessed panels on there. Throw a nice wash on there. That's going to look really sharp. We get double sprues of these. The wings. Now, these are sprue C, and they are really cool. So I'm just going to take out one here. Because like I said, they are identical. Flipping it around here, I am not seeing any ejector pin marks anywhere on these. That is exceptional. That is really cool. Some fantastic recessed details in here, and just details in general. Come on, there we go. I love this divide in the middle here, this little break. It looks so cool. So these are great. These are huge, by the way. Like I said, these take up basically the entire length of the box. They're really, really big. And detail, again, it's exceptional. I really can't get over this. Like, you can cut these pieces off and just with your sanding stick do a quick little clean. There's going to be, of course, a seam line in there. Very faint, and it's ready for primer so quickly. It's so incredible. Okay, next we have sprue D, and this has some more kind of side detail for the landing gear legs. We've got the ramps. One is extended here, one is retracted. I haven't really studied the instruction book too well yet. But we also get some cockpit parts up in here. Here we have like the controls right there on either side for the pilot. Again, we get some more slide molding on these pieces here, where they've got some details on the tops there. Absolutely beautiful how they've done all this. I can't get over this. I'm so excited about this. Just the detail is just superb for what you're getting in here. I wasn't expecting it to be this nice. Like, I knew it was going to be nice, but yeah, not this nice. And sprue B. Now this is a really cool one. This is one I'm really excited about. So here we have these are the connectors for all the wings to fit into those sockets. And we got, of course, some more slide molding on the gears here. So what's really nice is they are all labeled. They're all identified. So you're really not going to get lost on there. Hopefully not. These are the sockets down here for the wings to connect them, so you can bend them back and fold them. And yeah, these pieces in here are, they will hold the gears. So basically this one will go here, and this one will go here, and they will be able to rotate there in the middle. My only concern is, and it's only going to be something I can test when it's actually completed, is the weight of these wings could it break these teeth on the gears when they bend up and down? Only time will tell. I'm going to have to go and check that out and see as I get along with the rest of the build. But I really love the interior design of this, how they figured out all this. It's going to be really cool and really fun to see those moving. So I really like that feature. It's a lot better than having them standard and just, you know, sitting there. And again, it's so nice that Meng made them so that they can fold. That's really awesome. And Sprue F is really cool here. It's all the figures that come with it. So you get 4 figures. You have a pilot. I cannot remember all the characters' names right now. I'm so sorry, guys. But they are really, really nicely molded. I don't know how they did it, but that looks like Paul Atreides. It's kind of crazy. It's hard to see because it's black plastic. If these were primed, they would look a lot better. But or not better, but you'd be able to see the details better. Sorry, is what I meant. But they're exceptional. Like, it looks like Timothée Chalamet, or however you say his name. It looks like him in this really tiny 70-second scale. Like, I don't know how they did this, but it is so impressive. And then pilot here in 2 parts. So it's just, this is really cool. I always leave clear parts bagged until I need to work with them. I'm just paranoid about scratching them accidentally, so I always like to leave them in the bag. But like I said, I haven't said it yet. Let me say it now. I will. Okay. They are crystal clear. They are very, very, very clear. Like I can see through details on this cutting mat here. These are exceptional as well. So you're going to have no problem when you attach them to that frame. Let me just pull it out real quick. It's at the very bottom. Yeah, you're going to have no problem getting them to fit in here. And you're going to be able to see all that detail on the inside. Really, really nice. So that's also great. Last pieces here we have are the display stand. Now, this is kind of honestly the only thing I'm a bit down about with the kit. I'm just not in love as much with the display stand. And that's a really, really minor thing to say. It's kind of this cool twist here. And then it comes with this for a big base. So it's quite wide. I imagine it's very stable. It's a little warped. It's meant to be. It's meant to be a sand effect. But yeah, it's very stable, which is what you want. Longtime viewers of this channel know I'm not a fan of display stands because I don't trust them. I'm always worried that something's going to tip over and I'm going to find a model on the floor one day. There is one thing I would like to mention though. These come in each separate plastic bags. And in one of the plastic bags, I found this little poly cap. So be sure you don't throw that away. That's going to be very important. So that's it for the parts. Let me just set up the camera one more time and we'll take a look at the instruction book. So taking a look at the instruction booklet, it is very easy to read. It is in multiple languages. And we begin with the cockpit. There, as I mentioned before, there isn't quite a lot of cockpit detail for this, and that's because of those gears for the middle section here. But we begin by building all of the, painting all the characters and attaching them to the seats, and then putting them in the cockpit. To be honest with you, I'm really not worried about extensive cockpit detail on this model. I think it's going to be really fun, basically as it is straight out of the box. Then we move on to building the inner section here, and putting that together with the main hull. So it's quite big here. Lots of little parts. The poly cap is for the front here. So try not to lose that. But it's not a total loss if you do, because you can glue that part in. They're meant to be movable, but doesn't actually have to be. So then we got some more parts here. Got this little ka. So it's a little snapping motion there. So here we got the diagram for putting in the windows. And I really like how they have everything illustrated, highlighted in red there, so you can pay attention to what you're doing. Like with this, there you can have them folded backwards. Some more ka there. And here they'll show you how everything can go together, where they're extended or they're folded. And that's really nice with this model. Like, you can build it and have it looking really cool, You can take it to a model show, you can build it with the wings out like this and they're flapping, and then when you're done, you can go ahead and, you know, fold the wings back and have it sitting nicely on your display shelf until you need it again. So I really like that they did that. Here we have the landing gear. Landing gear deployed, landing gear retracted. So I guess you get two options for that. I'm hoping they are removable. Doesn't look like they are. But again, I don't know. I'll have to figure that out as I go along with this build. And only time will tell. I have to take it apart and see. And then we have the display stand there. Looking good. And all our parts. Color references. A very quick paint guide. It's basically just listed as one color. So, yeah. You can go have fun with this one. Get a lot of weathering done on it. Play with some pigments and sand and stuff like that. It's going to be a blast. So, let me just clean up right here and we'll wrap up this video. And there you have it, everybody. The Atreides Ornithopter from MENG. I don't know if I mentioned this already. If not, there is a Harkonnen Ornithopter in 72nd scale that will be coming out soon. I don't know an exact date. They announced it in late May, so by the time you watch this video, it could already be out. Who knows? I really like that one as well. Am I going to get them both? Probably not, actually. I think I'm going to have enough fun with just this one, and that might be my fill. Who knows? I might love it enough that I have to get another one. I know there's a lot of people out there who don't like inbox reviews because a lot of the time you talk about the model and you can't totally talk about the quality because you haven't actually put the model together yet. And that's a very valid point. I have built several MENG kits and they've always been really good. They've had issues, yes, but most models do. But this is the first time in a while. A lot of times when I pick up a model, I look at it and I'm like, man, that looks like a lot of fun, and I can put it back on the shelf. This is the first time in a little while actually, that I have found a model, opened it up, looked at the parts, and thought, dang it, I really, really want to build this. I have two kits I'm working on at the moment. One is almost done, and I can finish it next week. And I think I'm going to go order the paint for this tonight because I really, really want to build this. This looks really fun, and it's the type of summer sci-fi project that I've been looking for. And I can't wait to see it built up with those wings extended. I have no idea how I'm going to film this for the builds video because it is going to be quite big eventually. That's going to be a whole new challenge, and for one, I'm looking forward to it. So, yeah, if you've been thinking about picking this one up, I would definitely recommend it. I highly recommend it. So far, it looks really good, and I'm really excited for the opportunity to do a whole bunch of weathering on this. It's just going to be a blast. This is what I was hoping for when I saw the movie. I was hoping for a really cool ornithopter. I didn't think it would come from MENG, and they have really delivered. This is exciting. This is really exceptional. Couple things I wish was a little different, but such minor things, it doesn't really even matter. So for now, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've liked this video, and like I said, if you've been thinking about getting one of these, go ahead and get it, and you're gonna enjoy it. You're not gonna regret it. For now, this is Rebels at Cloud9. See you later.